Know that.
Well, yesterday I was reminding everybody that the judges are not from Singapore. The judges in the tribunal are not from Singapore. And they didn't fall from heaven. They are Nigerians, as corrupt as all of us. So that we'll be realistic in our expectations.
Hello, my great and wonderful people. How una day today? I hope all of una day well. Today, I beg, pay attention and give me your ear because we want to talk something very, very important. You know, we all understand, say, the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal done over, right? And the Court of Appeal don't give go-ahead to Amebola Tinubu. And now, the question when it be say, it dey every Nigerian mind, now, waiting be the next thing to do. And after the judgment of the appeal courts, a lot of Nigerians come outside to talk, say, it never did over. Why? Because we still get advantage for Supreme Court. Anybody want to be say, not dissatisfied with the judgment of the appeal court, if you go to Supreme Court to go seek for justice. Now the reason why ABC will carry this very news come, now it be this very one. And one of the people, when ABC it come outside to make that very statement, now Aisha Yusufu, when it be the one activist when ABC will get for inside this country, one strong voice and also a very strong supporter of Peter Obi of Labour Party. And so many other videos when ABC will review to you, even for the process of this very broadcast. I beg, sit down because we get a lot of things to review to you. And the title of this message when basically they receive from Aisha Yusufu talk say Supreme Court now it will be the next. Aisha Yusufu review when EBC Peter Obi will make campaign accounts public. And the two things now she review here. He say the next step from this very point when EBC we dey right now to head to Supreme Court, which is to seek for justice. And the second thing when it be say in review for this very message, not pass be say, Peter Obi also dey ready to make sure say he make his own campaign accounts available to the public. That campaign account when it be say they talk about so, the money when it be say they realize during their own campaign, it go come outside to review to Nigerians how it be say that they spend and also the remaining one when it be say it remain if at all say anything remain, how the money take on and how it be say the money take go. Now it be that very one. Our own concern, major reason why it be say we want to talk today, not be because of the account or the money, no. Now the first message when be say she really say the next move to this appeal court judgment now to the Supreme Court. And now Nigerians listening to us, may we reason together. I believe after this very broadcast, a lot of una will feel disappointed about us because you no go ever expect what you will hear from us today. But before you stand to the judge us, listen carefully. If you don't understand this message, replay them again and again. Make sure say you digest this message before you come into conclusion. And before then, you get this short clip when the person will receive from Omoyole Showore. We want to make you listen to this very message first before we will step into the matter when the person carry us on today. And mind you, this message not be message when the person Omoyole Showore released yesterday or today. Now message when the person he grant as an interview during the time when it be say election take over. And now it they play out today. We get a lot to review concerning this very issue. Watch this one first before we'll bring you more of the matter when it be said we carry on.
Said, are you going to go to court? Some of the parties, the other aggrieved parties have been talking about collaboration. Waziri Atiku Abubakar was talking about Labour Party coming together with the PDP and all of that. Are you going to join other political parties to go to court to challenge what you consider a fraudulent election, or you do not have any faith in the court system, you just protest and allow the matter to rest? What's the way forward?
What you are saying regarding the Labour Party and the PDP is what people like us have always said, that they are the same. We are not part of that coalition or alliance. And with regards to the courts, when somebody steals your thing, you can retrieve it from him, and he says, no, don't retrieve it from him, go to court. You have to wait for the courts to convene. But the court that gave you a governor that was fought in Imo State is not likely to be a court that I will be heading to when I'm cheated on this scale. The court that hasn't delivered justice to people like me since I was born in this country is not the court I can tell you that I have implicit or explicit confidence in. If we go to court, you can almost determine what will be the outcome of the courts. The courts in Nigeria have never nullified the presidential election. Even in 2007, when they conducted an election in which there were no serial numbers in the ballot papers, the courts declared that you don't need serial numbers. And the person for whom the election was rigged by President Olusegun Obasanjo, that is Yaradua, came out and said, these elections were problematic, but he accepted the booty regardless. So I do not think we are going to head to a court that may not be able or hasn't delivered justice in similar matters for us. I think the reason they're asking people to go to court is to calm down the nerves of Nigerian people so that they accept this rubbish as a fait accompli. And they make sure that there are no uprisings on the streets to retrieve back the stolen mandate, whatever fraudulent election they conducted. That's the reason they direct you to the courtrooms, because they know what the outcome will be, because we also know how these these courts are constituted by political parties in power. So we can't be here deceiving ourselves. I know you're a lawyer, and you can't say publicly that you don't believe in the courts, otherwise you will not have a job.
All right. I believe say you don't hear Omoyele show with it. Now, I believe when you say this man sent this message across that very time after election, a lot of people thought say, waiting be one go do for courts. When EBC, you know, even score up to 100 votes, you know, even come outside for among the 100 people when EBC, yes, election go on, waiting you want go do for courts. No problem. I think the matter end like that. And we equally still remember that very time, we come outside to tell each and every one of us, say, for the first say, we they thought, say, Obi, not me, say, we all believe, say, courts will give the right verdict to Obi. A lot of people thought, say, you they lose confidence, they lose faith, you not get faith. No, this will not be issue of faith. Listen to us. It never happened for the history of existence of humanity or human race. Say you use waiting they legitimate to acquire or overthrow waiting not they legitimate. Waiting I mean, listen to me. If anything they drastic, for you to overthrow that drastic situation, you must take drastic measure. Yes. Now, let us come back. This rule of law, when it be say we they talk so, not be place where it be say that rule of law they take place or they exist, not be you will feel use and they achieve something good. We they talk about rule of law, courts. Now, when it be say this rule of law they work, now in you will fit to use and achieve something. Abi? And now, why it be say we they talk like that? After this manipulation, this obvious judgment, when it be say appeal courts and all the judges carry out, to the extent when it be say the thought say, it not the compulsory for INEC to talk say they will transmit result from polling unit to INEC portal. They fee transmit result any miss when it be say they decide. Say not be something compulsory for them. Then you ask yourself, why it be say the thought say they sign electoral acts, waiting there for inside electoral acts of 2022 when it be say they sign, when all of us they happy. Waiting be the use of beaver when it be say everybody thought say it will change the game. And these INEC people, or maybe these judiciary judges, they forget the video clip where Mahmood they enter London for that Chatham House, showcase to the whole world. Nobody open a mouth, say, may Nigeria expect, say, as they vote, the result will they appear for INEC portal. Everything they online, even up to today. Judges not see all those things. Now, the evil come outside to the extent to say all the drug case when it be say, I'm a Bola Tinubu gets, say nothing when it be say, he consign them. And at the end of it all, even European Union observers say the report when it be say they break on, say it don't make sense. Nothing when it be say it makes sense to the judges. To make matter worse, you go see during the court session, nothing. The camera, they allow camera for everywhere, but the judges, when they read the judgment, camera not capture them for 1 second because they know what they do. They know. They say evil man they wrong when it say nobody they pursue. They know. You see, huh? And now you tell me say you want go Supreme Court. Who they Supreme Court? If I'm a Bola Tinubu fi manipulate his own way, right from before primary election till this very time of this appeal court, who be Supreme Court? Who be the judges when they say it did there? I beg me we not deceive ourselves. If truly say we Nigerians ready, say we want to take back this country, either revolution or army takeover. Sorry, if you like, listen to us. If you don't like, come on for here. Me, I not dey beg anybody now. We must face reality. You not get faith, you not get faith. I beg, sit down. No be one tell us whether we get faith, we not get. We know say God get power to do all things, but God they use men to do all things. Yes, God not they come by his own self to do things. Now men na in they use. If Nigerians sit down, they wait, say things go turn around, will enter courts, Supreme Court tomorrow, say things go come change. My dear, relax. You know they work like that. Peter Obi lost election for Anambra State. And at the end, he enter Supreme Court, he enter Appeal Court, he can come outside positive. My dear, make I tell you, that one na Anambra State, not be Nigeria. Anambra State different from Nigeria. You they deal with the old cargoes, the Fulanis. You they deal with the people when they hold the roots of Nigeria. If you tell us that they fear this, we know they fear them. But the truth of the matter not pass, they say, if you must overthrow these people like this, not be law, because the law not they work. If you must take out these people from power, you must use the measure when they say, yes, it they equal to them by force. Yes, now the true one, it just be that very one. If we like, may we close our mouth and fold our hands. They wait. May I'm a Bola Tinubu do his own for 4 years or 8 years. Don't let them surprise you, say, at the end of 8 years, now old cargo among them, now it will still come outside. No, this one not be prophecy of doom. This one a reality. If you like, make we just take and say, I they tell you the reality. Mark these dates. Mark. If something drastic not happen for this nation, may every one of us not even know where we want to put our next leg to make sure say we survive to the next day. Nothing will change. The earlier each and every one of us come to the reality of this very matter, the better. If we dey wait, say we want to use law to systemize something for this nation, we dey waste our time. We dey waste our time. Yes. Look around history of other countries when it be say today they don't do better. You will see and say, there was a time in the history of that nation or a country where it be say drastic something like this happen. It happened to make sure say a lot of people go down, even the good go down with the bad. Now it make them come to the reality of the state when it be say the day today. No way when it be say we will come rub our shoulder. Are they fear to run? Are they fear to die? And at the end of it all, say things will come better. It no go better. These people, they not will ever allow them. Imagine as obvious as the crime of Ganduje. Today, na he be the national chairman of APC. As obvious as the crime of Akpabio during the Niger Delta issue, off your mic, today na he be the Senate president. As obvious as the crime of Amebola Tinubu, everything when he be say he get for record, today na he be the president of Nigeria. You think say you want come outside tomorrow, you can't give key to novice. Person when he be say yes, he will come put am for jail. Listen, after the manipulation of Appeal Court yesterday, you not see the statement when they say Azul Buhari release. If they happy saying at the beginning of new democracy, now it be this very one. Say the Appeal Court give judgment for democracy. Because he know the only way when he be say he will take day for the safe side, now for Amebola Tinubu to continue. When he be say he no will get problem. If another person come, definitely he will get problem. To them, now democracy now just the strive so. Now we they cry, not be them. It dey peaceful for them. Now, you tell me, how long would they expect help from far distance when it be say waiting want to help ourselves, they within ourselves? Waiting we define for Sokoto, it dey for inside our Sokoto. Until we fix our eyes within ourselves and stand up to this responsibility. Lift our eyes up to say we must do it by fire, by force, with collective effort. Until Nigerians stand up to this responsibility, either by revolution or by coup. No way when ABC we will take free for this issue. That is why we hold the word of Omoyele Sowore so high when he always they talk about this revolution. Nobody feel the real deep meaning to that very word. If not be revolution, you go dey run, I go dey run. These Babariga people, they go run, forget their own AK-47. They don't even know say they exist. Their knife, if their life even they spare at all to remember where it be say their children dey. Now they will thank God. If that issue not happen, no way when it be say anything will fit change. Yes, they want to be say the judge they give that verdict. You know what is in my mind? Say I will say something sudden will just happen. Everybody will be say they inside that courtroom. All of them will just go for them. Sorry, I did very sorry. I not thought say everybody will be say they inside there say na bad people. If your papa did there yesterday, maybe you feel the verse for us. Sorry, no. Every one of them not be bad people. Good people they. But for something to change of this nation, good must go with the bad. Yes, it must happen to that very extent. If not, 2030 go still come. All of us will still sing the same song. 2040 go come. All of us, if we still there alive, the same nagging, the same complaint, now it will still the complain. If we come out, our children come, or great-grandchildren come, the same complaint will still continue. If we not change them, change not they come from anywhere. Now, waiting we get to talk concerning this issue now, it be this very one. Nigerians, get ready. If we need change, we can do it. And not be to raise or rub anybody's shoulder. Action must be pulled. All right. Share your own opinion with us on the comment section. I'll leave you here now. See you again when I see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.